Hi, we'll start today's episode with a short clip from the world of tennis. I will then share a story before we come back and discuss this clip. This clip of Daniil Medvedev post-match comments was after he lost to Novak Djokovic. We'll discuss this after I share today's story.
Yeah, never easy to speak when you just lost the final of a Grand Slam, but I'm going to try to do my best, better than on the court, hopefully. First of all, congrats to Novak and your team. I mean, 9 Grand Slams in Australia, 18 total is amazing, and probably it's not your last one, so I mean, I have no words to say. Just to tell you a small story, guys. First, I practiced with Novak when I was, I think, like 500 in the world or 600 in the world in Monaco, and so he was already number one, just won Wimbledon. And I thought, okay, he's not going to speak to me or something because the guy was a god for me. And I came there, and because I was shy, so I didn't speak. So he was asking me questions, talking to me like a friend. I was really surprised, and it never changed since I was 600 in the world or 4 in the world. You're a great sport, great person, so congrats to you.
Hi, welcome back to Stories at Work, a series where I share real stories from across the world that you can use when you want to drive home a business point. Our website, storyworks.in, already has over 100 stories, and we are adding one every week. And by the way, you can also join a WhatsApp group where you can get this story directly on your phone. Let's start today's story. This story is from the book Messengers: Who We Listen to, Who We Don't, and Why, by Stephen Martin and Joseph Marks. Now, in 2005, a team of psychologists led by Robert Cialdini and Jeffrey Pfeiffer partnered with a London real estate firm to test a simple hypothesis. Could someone else highlighting your expertise make you more effective? The experiment they designed was elegantly simple. Now picture this. You call a real estate firm because you want to sell your house. The receptionist answers, gets some basic information about your needs, and says, "I'll put you through to John in sales." Simple, professional, seamless. Nothing wrong with that, right? Now, what if something else happens? So imagine this. Same situation, but this time the receptionist says, "Did you say your house was in Wimbledon? Let me connect you with Peter. Peter is our head of sales and has been selling properties in that area for over 20 years. He's definitely the best person to advise you on this." That's it. That was the only change they made. The rest of the process remained exactly the same. The same salespeople, the same properties, the same market condition, but just those few extra words from the receptionist about salesperson expertise. What did it do? The results were dramatic. In a very short time, the firm's sales jumped by 15%. Think about it. No expensive sales training, no complex new systems, no additional marketing spends, just a small tweak in how the receptionist introduced her colleagues. A 15-second change in a conversation that led to a 15% increase in sales. What a story. In the work I do with senior sales leaders, I teach them how to tell a story about the colleagues that they introduce to clients. Now, most of the large value contracts in the B2B space, be it in tech services or consultancy, are often anchored by multiple sellers from the vendor side. Now, for example, the first person who meets the client might, after understanding the client's need, say, "For the next meeting, I'll bring in Ravi, who looks after our AI practice." I believe this situation gives us an opportunity to bump up Ravi's credibility by telling a story about the success Ravi has had deploying an AI solution in a similar situation. This is even more powerful than just saying Ravi is our best resource on deploying AI. While the experiment I shared earlier shows that asserting that Ravi is a great AI resource can positively enhance Ravi's credibility, telling a story and letting the audience come to the conclusion about Ravi's expertise is way more powerful than just claiming it. Now let's go back to that speech we saw, that clip in the beginning of today's episode of Daniel Medvedev, the story about his interaction with Djokovic surely had a bigger impact on you compared to if he just said Djokovic is a great guy and very humble, right? I hope you enjoyed that story, and if you did, there are many, many more on our website, storyworks.in. See you next week. Bye for now.